What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. I'm doing the redemption battle for my Tyrantrum team. Now, I'm hoping that they can really bring the heat today, as I thought it was fitting that we do the redemption battle against Tristan. Obviously, you know, this is awesome. If you guys missed the last video, Tristan brought a Mega Blazekin to our first fight. And he wanted to give me a chance to redeem myself, as if you guys watched that fight, I went down hard. Now, in this new team that he's bringing, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff here. Another boulder, Militic, looks like Dragonair. Oh, God, that's going to be an Avila Dragonair. Garchomp, Golurk, and Shanks. I think, no, that's the evolution of Shanks. Luxray. So, knowing that this is the one thing I don't like about this fight. As much as I enjoy bringing it back against Tristan, I already feel like the boulder's going to lead. Knowing that the boulder's going to lead, I already noticed a huge play mistake in my first fight with him, as I probably should have used a water type attack instead of the brick break. I don't know why I did that. But knowing that the boulder's probably going to lead, I kind of want to bring Kabutops out as the lead again. See how well that works out. So I'm going to do that. And then after that, I'm just going to, you know, put in the rest of the team. Now, there's not been any changes to this team. I wanted to give them a chance to truly redeem themselves in this fight. I'm going to hit the confirm and bring it to the battle screen to see what Tristan leads with today. Tristan just told me, he's like, same team. Nice. I'm letting him know that I thought he would appreciate it. Now, I lead Kabutops. He leads with the Gigalith. So we're seeing a very similar start to this battle. Obviously, I'm not going to bring the same play mistake I did last time. I'm going straight up for the waterfall. Not really hunting for flinches here, just more so looking to take this Gigalith down before it can cause me some serious problems. Oh, Gigalith brought the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw is going to matter as... Oh, that's a sandstorm. I like playing in the sand. Okay, so Kabutops hits with the waterfall. Yeah, doing about the same amount of damage as it did with the brick break last time. Now, you guys probably don't know this. I'm pretty sure... I'm going to have to double check after this fight, but I'm pretty sure I'm toting the expert belt on the Kabutops. That wasn't super effective damage, though, was it? Is this a steel type? If this is a steel type, I'm going to be kind of sad on the inside. Yeah, I have a feeling this is a steel type. I'm going to bring the waterfall again. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that this big bad boulder is going down. I've been calling it boulder this whole time. It's Gigalith. Like I said in the last video, not too used to seeing this Pokemon. So now I'm waiting to see who he brings out to play in the sand. Not really sure who he would bring to play in the sand right now, though. As he's probably regretting putting the sand up. Yeah, the Luxray's not going to enjoy the sand. However, my Kabutops is not going to stick around. For one, I mean, obviously the Intimidate drops my attacks. But in addition to that, I really don't want to let my Kabutops go quite yet. So I'm actually going to switch out into... Rotom or Ferrothorn? Rotom or Ferrothorn? Because I don't like this Luxray. I think I'm going to switch out into Rotom. No, that's a terrible idea. I'm going to switch out into Ferrothorn. The resisted electric, always fun. I'm pretty sure that Rotom also resists the electric. However, Rotom's not bringing as many tricks for the Luxray. And Rotom's not resistant to the sand. Okay, so he charges. He's probably getting ready to roar me out. Very similar to last time. He gets hit by the sand, and I'm waiting to see if there's... Is that leftovers? That's leftovers. Okay, so he's got leftovers on this Luxray. I know it's faster than my Ferrothorn. I know it for a fact. I'm going to Gyro Ball. If I hit first, I know the roar is coming. Yeah, I hit first. The roar is definitely coming, as he does not want to deal with... Ooh, electric type resists steel. I need to remember that. That's a mistake I've made way more than once. Drags out my Gourgeist. Oh, so he's bringing the sand to roar me into the sand. Is that what he's doing? That'd be interesting. I'm really interested to see if that's what's going on here. Healing with the leftovers again. Now, obviously, Gourgeist is going to resist the electric type attack if he does decide to bring it. I think that I would rather Shadow Sneak this thing than anything else. I know I'm going to hit first. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a Shadow Sneak. In the comment section below, if you ever feel like I'm making a play that just doesn't make any sense at all, feel free to let me know. As the baby doll eyes go off and reduce my Gourgeist's attack. Now, Sandstorm goes away, which I kind of have some split decisions on that one, because on the one side, I love to see Tyrantrum play in the sand. But on the other side of things, I am able to bring in a lot more Pokemon, knowing that the sand is gone, not having to worry about residual damage. Part of me really wants to Trick or Treat this thing, just to make him roar me out. But then, I don't really have anything else. Like, Medicham gets roared in, and it's going to be a bad day. So, I'm going to Shadow Sneak again. Now, this does, after the baby doll eyes, it does absolutely pitiful damage. He's going to Spark. I'm totally okay with that. Oh, and it's crit. That crit mattered. No, it didn't. Reference to the first video's tagline, if you guys don't know. This is actually feeling kind of stally to me. I do feel like I'm stalling it up. So I am going to switch out into Tyrantrum. He's going to resist Luxray Stab. In the event where Luxray isn't roaring this turn, I'm not going to have to worry as much about anything else going on there. He charges again, and that really makes me a sad individual. So I'm going to Dragon Tail, just to get him out of there, to get him to drop his defensive boosts. So we're going to get him out. I don't know what I'm Dragon Tailing into. That is the one thing that I do not like about running this move, is that I could Dragon Tail out the worst possible thing, which, as you guys are probably imagining right now, is Garchomp. I don't want to Dragon Tail out the Garchomp. Anything else on the team, I'd be pretty well okay with. Oh, and he decided to roar that turn. Me outspeeding came into play right there. As I drag in Golurk! Shiny Golurk! Really happy to see that come out. As you guys already know, I carry the EQ on... Well, is this a ground type or is it a rock type? Oh, this is one of those stupid moments where I should know these things. I think something tells me this thing's a ground type, or it could be a rock type. I don't know. I'm going to get the rocks up and kind of just probe. I'm sure he's going to hit me with a Stab EQ if he is, in fact, a ground type. He went with a Power-Up Punch. Okay, well, that's going to hurt. And I am not looking forward to... Oh, that was stupid of me. Okay, so the Power-Up Punch is going to red card him out. I completely forgot that I still had it. Normally by this point in the matchup, I don't. Dragonair comes out. He takes some rock damage, which I'm always happy about. However, this Dragonair, shiny little thing, terrifies me to no end. I really don't want to leave Tyrantrum in against it. It just seems like a bad call. So I am going to switch out. I'm going to swap out for my Ferrothorn because I feel the Dragon-type attack coming. Probably a Dragon Pulse. Probably a Dragon Pulse. I don't want to see the Dragon Pulse here at all. So, Dragonair withdraws. Really? I didn't expect that at all. And Militic comes out. That is the best thing ever. Okay, so an accidental switch in my favor, as I figured the Dragonair was sticking around. I'm going to Power Whip this thing. He might withdraw it. Oh, he brings a Scald. Okay. So the Scald, I'm going to eat that up. It's not much damage. He's probably fishing for a burn here. Didn't get it. He recovers with the Shell Bell and then immediately meets a Power Whip. Now, that thing, it just hurts Militic so much. So I'm going to do it again, kind of expecting a switch out here. I'm kind of expecting him to preserve this Militic, if for nothing else in the final differential. Yep. And he's probably going to go into the Garchomp. Oh, Luxray. Luxray is not going to care about this Power Whip at all. I don't even know if I'll kill the Luxray with the... Oh, well, he takes the stone damage, so he might, in fact, die from the very low Power Whip, as I'm sure Luxray is not heavy at all. He does go down, which is going to give Tristan a safe switch in. Now, I don't expect the Garchomp. I don't know why I expected the Garchomp. Garchomp wants nothing to do with Ferrothorn. So, kind of waiting to see what comes out here. Don't think it's going to be the Dragonair. I don't think it's going to be the Garchomp. Okay, so the Militic comes back out. I don't know why the Militic's out here. It's got to have something for me. I don't know what it is. Oh, but Militic doesn't live the stones and goes down to the stones on the switch-in. Now, well, I'm sitting pretty. I'm sitting very pretty in this matchup right now. As Golurk comes out, let's see the stone damage. The stone damage is pretty low. But see, that doesn't tell me if it's rock type or ground. It doesn't matter either way. As the Power Whip, I have a feeling the Power Whip is going to kill this Golurk. The Power Punch is going to hurt. Don't get that wrong. But the Power Whip, since it's built on size, this Golurk is probably going to have its feelings very much so hurt right here. Ooh. But did not take it down in one hit. Not very shocking. Once again, I'm not fully invested in attack. I'm not even invested in attack. I'm going to Power Whip. This has pretty much been the game of Power Whips. We're going to see how this Power Whip goes. As I don't see him staying in with the Golurk. I am really at an advantage. I'm at a 3-0 advantage. Or I guess you could say I'm at a 6-3 advantage right now. So I'm really interested in seeing what he does here. He probably doesn't want to switch out, knowing that I have so many more Pokemon to deal with his last 3. Granted, most of them have taken a little bit of damage at least, but having 3 more Pokemon than he does, he might not want to switch out and preserve. So he's going to EQ. Looking at the damage, oh, wow, that has got to be a ground type. That is stab right there. So I'm going out into Kabutops. It doesn't matter either way, ground or rock. The waterfall is going to hurt. It should kill. So we're going to see just how well the waterfall does. And I'm moderately certain, unless this thing carries a priority move, this Golurk is going down. I can't imagine a priority move. Maybe one of the priority punches. Obviously not Mach Punch. It's not a fast Pokemon, which seems to be the theme to that move. Alright, so he stays in. He takes the waterfall, and Golurk is down. So I'm currently 5-2, sitting pretty, looking to hopefully take down the really nasty threat that I have left as Garchomp comes out. No Ferrothorn around to deal with Garchomp. I'm going to have to get creative. I'm thinking... See, last time I went into Rotom, and it just all went bad from there. It was just a terrible, terrible matchup for me after that. So I think this time around, I don't want to leave Kabutops in as... Well, it doesn't have anything for Dragonair. It doesn't have anything for anybody involved at this point. Rapid Spin, Stone Edge, Brick Break, Waterfall. It's going to resist the Stone Edge because it's a Ground Dragon. Ground is going to resist there. The Waterfall, it'll be stab neutral Waterfall. I'm going to do the Waterfall. I'm not faster. I might not live this at all. Total possibility here. Oh, okay. So the Waterfall is going to hit. This is probably going to be the last thing that my Kabutops sees, as it takes it down to half. Now, that is golden for me. However, there's no way I'm outspeeding. I'm going to sack off the Kabutops and hope this is the end of Outrage. I want to see the little Torchics fly around this Garchomp's head so that at least I know that if the Garchomp is sticking around, it has a chance to kill itself. Oh, and it became confused. Yes, that's perfect. So I'm going to switch. All right, let's see here. The last Pokemon's Dragonair. I don't have a lot for the Dragonair. I don't see Dragonair going so hot. Part of me wants to switch into Medicham, just if for no other reason than... Yeah, I'm switching to Medicham. I'm going to Mega Evolve, obviously, but then the follow-up move is going to be a Power-Up Punch. I don't see this thing carrying... I mean, it could have a Dark-type move. It could have Crunch. I did not think about that before coming in. It could totally have Crunch. That would be bad. I'm going to Power-Up Punch it because this is just all bad at this point. Well, I mean, it's not all bad, obviously. I'm not doing too terribly right here. But, let's see. Garchomp's confused. Garchomp's outraged. Do I live it? Oh my god, Medicham lives at 1. Okay, so Medicham lives. It's got the boost from the Power-Up Punch, and I've noticed this thing. I don't know if Garchomp's actually faster than Mega Medicham, because I will be slower on the first turn, the turn I Mega Evolve on. I will be outsped that turn, and then I will outspeed the following turn. So, I mean, it doesn't matter either way, because if it dies, it dies. So, I'm going to throw another Power-Up Punch at this Garchomp. Oh, it snapped out of its confusion, and it's faster. Okay, so I'm hoping for another 2-turn Outrage. I might not get it here, but 2-turn Outrage would be great by me, once again. It's not a 2-turn Outrage. That is gloriously terrible. Can't send in Tyrantrum as it's dead on entry due to the fact that Garchomp is a beast. And it will outspeed and it will hurt, and the stab, easily effective damage is not good by me. So I'm going out into Rotom. Because Rotom is going to live the first Outrage. We've seen that before. So the only question is, do I Volt Switch or do I Overheat? It resists both. Didn't think that through before I came in. But I don't really want to lose the Gourgeist just yet. So Overheat does more damage. Alright, so the Overheat's coming here. Oh, it double resists the Overheat. That was stupid. Oh, knowing after the fact. That is just bad. Knowing after the fact, that was just all bad. I think the Overheat deals more damage than the Volt Switch still, but there's a strong possibility it doesn't. Oh, man, it lives at 1. Oh, no, it died. It went down. I don't know why I thought that it lived at 1. Okay, so Dragonair's coming in. The whole reason that Rotom is sticking around right here, the whole reason I brought Rotom in to begin with, is that whenever Dragonair comes out, I'm going to give it the Flame Orb so that I reduce its damage, because I'm assuming that this Dragonair is going to have physical things to do. Not too terribly certain, but I think it's going to have physical things for me. Alright, there's the Dragonair. All shiny and beautiful. It gets some stone damage. So, Rotom, he's going to Trick. And unless this thing carries an Aqua Jet... I didn't even think about the Aqua Jet. Okay, so the Trick is going to swap the Flame Orb to the Dragonair before Rotom goes down. And he loses his Eviolite. I figured he was carrying that. He's going to Outrage. I'm temporarily okay with that. That was not an Outrage at all. That was a Dragon Dance. Oh, that was a Dragon Dance. That's bad. Okay, so Rotom's going to Hex. This is one of the fun things that I do with this Rotom. Carrying the Flame Orb with Trick and then Hexing. Even though it's not Stab, it's going to give me a pretty effective Ghost-type move, which is neutral here, in one of these situations where I have no neutral move, aside from, obviously, the Hex. So I'm going to see how well that works out if I live. I have a feeling that another Dragon Dance is coming. I don't want to see another Dragon Dance, seeing as I just negated the attack boost that it was getting. Okay, Dragon Dances again. I want to knock this down to a pretty low amount of health so that the Shadow Sneak can take it out. because it's not, even if it has an Aqua Jet, it's not going to Aqua Jet a Gourgeist. It's just not going to happen. So it's now at +1. I highly doubt, after seeing the Hex, he Dragon Dances again. Okay, so the third Dragon Dance, just to get him at +2. It doesn't really matter that much to me right now, unless it's carrying some other priority move, as Gourgeist should be able to come in and sweep up the rest of this matchup. Alright, so, yeah, Dragonair is officially down, as far as I'm concerned. I don't see it doing anything else that's going to really bother me. So I'm going to toss out another Hex. I'm assuming that now he's going to kill the Rotom. He's got probably some kind of water-type move packed in there somewhere. He's probably going to live the burn, which is something I don't know if Tristan's paying attention to the burn. There's E-Speed. E-Speed's going to take me out. Oh, it carries E-Speed. Okay. Not worried about the E-Speed on my Gourgeist, as the E-Speed can't hit. So Gourgeist is going to switch in and go for the priority Shadow Sneak. I frisk it and find the Flame Orb. Somehow I always frisk and find something I already know is there. So Shadow Sneak hits and takes the Dragonair down. Alright, so everybody, we just brought the first win to the channel. Thank you, Tristan, for the rematch, and it was a great game. Now, I would like to throw a shout out to Tristan and thank Tristan for all the support, as, you know, he's become a big fan of the channel. He's brought a lot of, you know, fun commentary, a lot of good times there. So thank you, Tristan, and really appreciate the rematch. Now, for all you guys out there, make sure to show some love to the channel. Drop a like, subscribe if you like my content. Make sure to comment down below and tell me, you know, what you would have done differently. So that's all for today. Happy to have you guys here, but above all else, let me steal your like.